transparency grid, go to the view menu and select show transparency grid. What that does is go to view, and where it says transparency grid, this guy right here, this is the default. All right, it looks like there's a white background, but in reality, when you put the view to show what it really looks like, this is what it really looks like. So you gotta create the backgrounds. Make a rectangle on this artboard, this will be your background. Click and drag to fit the shape in the artboard. So you go to your rectangle tool, go to the second artboard, click and drag, and you make your shape. Then go to the appearance panel right here. Let's change the color a little bit. Let's change it a little darker. Okay. That's gradients. This is to do gradients. This is to select colors. Okay. Let's go like that. Okay. Now you have that selected. Select your rectangle. Okay. And then you gotta go to the transform panel in the upper right hand and click the three little dots, round dots to corners at 40, to make the corners at 40. See the transparent pointer? This right here shows you the reference point. It has to be in the center. If it tells you move it to this corner or this corner, you just click, move it. This is your rotate, to rotate the shape. This is flip it horizontal, flip it vertical, okay? And this is the X and the Y. This is the size. This is the position, okay? This is the size. If you want to lock something, you lock it here. All right, and then it does it in proportion. Click the three dots, lock it, put 40, and it'll round the corners. Press enter. See, now they're rounded. Okay, now in the appearance panel, select the color, change the stroke, change it to no stroke. So make sure when you click here, the fill, you click here, you can change the color, stroke. This will let you change how the stroke looks like. After you pick the size of the stroke, it'll open up the way it's supposed to look. Okay, so if I go stroke, it'll put a stroke, and then it lets you determine if you want the caps to be rounded, if you want them to be sharp, the corners if you want them to be sharp, and how it looks. Okay, but I'm gonna put no stroke. So go over here, put no stroke. Okay, and this is the opacity, so you could lower the opacity. Okay, so you have the shape there. In the appearance panel now, select. No, we already did that. Now you're gonna copy and paste the Nike logo onto your artboard. So go back again to the selection tool, select this guy, edit, copy, and then edit. Let's put paste so you can see how to fix this. Paste. Okay, so it pasted it in the front automatically, because the layers, if you notice your layers, they're automatically being added for you. And they automatically add upward, okay? So everything is right now in layer 1, but here are the sub layers. So this is this layer right here. You select it by here and you click here and it takes it off. But if you want to select it, you got to click here, and now it selects it. The bounding boxes are there, okay? So now that you have it here, you could arrange it. So if I right click, I could arrange it. I wanted it to be in the front. If I send it back, disappears. Arrange, send it to the front, okay? So now you have your logo there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna trace this logo, okay? You're gonna zoom into it so that you can see your anchor points. The more zoomed in you are, the more control you have over the anchor points. So let's go really zoomed in, and you can control it now. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the curvature pen tool, and you're gonna set the fill to whatever color you want to, but no stroke. I'm gonna just leave it at gray, and I'll change it later. Then you start at a certain point, you're going in one direction. So I'm gonna go click, 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 click. Let's to the end. Click. Then what you do is you double click so that it does a corner. Double click. It's gonna do a corner. Then double click. Yeah, you don't have to double click. Yeah, you should double click around here maybe. Start putting corners. And then close it and then double click. Now it's not perfect. You could get to the opacity so you can see your mistakes. This looks good enough. This looks crappy. You gotta like kind of start moving these guys around. Hold on. Let me finish this. Yep, that looks good there. No, that does not look good. Let's move this guy over here. Let's move this up here. Add another one maybe. Move this one over here. Add another one there. Okay. Take off. Hold on, guys. Let me just finish here. Hold up. So you just got to move these anchor points where they start to look good. That looks okay. That's pretty clear. Hold on, dude. Go put it back to 50. It's not perfect. You could remove this guy. If you click on him, you press delete and you could remove him. Command Z, I liked him there actually. Let's move over here. Let's probably get rid of this guy. Well, delete that. Let's go delete this guy. You didn't need him. Okay, let's move this guy. Okay. This guy. Maybe there. Okay. So it's just like you just gotta play around with it until it comes out right. And then now you could change the fill color. Click here. You could change it to any color you want to. You can match the color. I had matched it, but it basically you go select it with this one, select it, and then you go to the eyedropper, and then you could eyedrop, and it changes it to the color. So if I drop it to this guy, changes it black. If I drop this guy, changes it there. So the eyedropper changes it. So now basically you have that guy set up, right? Pretty clear. And then now you got to do the Nike word, zoom into it, and then you're gonna just choose a font that's similar. So go to your type tool, okay? Go over here to your character. Something like Arial probably looks, just put Arial. Arial bold italic maybe. Arial black maybe works. Let's see, maybe this one. Type here, put Nike, capitalized it. Nike, take off, go over here and take off the underline, no underline. Oh, let's highlight it. You gotta highlight it. Take off the underline. Mine was under italic. Okay. You can fix the italicized stuff later. Then let's size it up as best as we can. Okay. Let's put, okay, so there's a couple ways of doing this, which let's go and reduce the opacity of this so you can see your word a little bit better. So go to your layer and change the opacity like that so you could try and match it up better. Now you go to your word, you can go to this button E, which is this guy right here. It's free transform. You press it and then you start clicking this guy. Oh, no, this one. Okay, and try to match that up and move it. Let's do a little bit more. Okay. You know, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, you can move it down a little bit, nudge it. Okay, you know, not perfect, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, and then now take off your background, the eyeball, and there you have your logo. I mean, it's not perfect, but for doing it fast, it's pretty good. You want to resize this, select Shift, hold down the other one, and then you could hold down Shift so you could resize it, and then move it into the middle. Just come in minus to resize it. Okay.